You see, when I said Titan Season 3 sucks so far, I was not joking. Not at all. You know, it's had problems since episode 1 in my opinion. Horrible writing. Now, I understand that not every comic book adaptation on TV is going to be comic book accurate or similar. I get it. They're going to change certain things up. I mean, I still think it should be somewhat comic book accurate. But the thing with this show, that not only is it not completely comic book accurate, they changed just about everything in the show to fit whatever story they're trying to tell. The writing, at least if you're going to change the story, at least be good at it. At least know what the hell you're doing. This show, season 3, this Titan season 3, it's bad. It says Titan season 3 proves they're the worst superheroes ever. And you see, I agree with that. But it should also say Titan season 3 sucks so far. That's all it should say. Yes, they're the worst superheroes ever, but it's also a bad show all around. Now, before I get into the article in full, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I post episodes every day. Pop culture, anime, manga, games, you name it. Every day on this channel. Thank you guys for your support. Let's get right into it. So, in an article from CBR, it says, the Titans have acted like rookies all season long. Very true. But the last few episodes have added a lot more mistakes to their repertoire. The first new ones come with Jason opting to break bad, yet calling Leslie Tompkins to let her know he's going to make a big change. This is the equivalent of selling himself out, because while he didn't exactly tell her that he was about to strike an alliance with Scarecrow to save Gotham, he can be tracked by her or Bruce as they know he's at a breaking point. That's the thing. I even said in the previous episode that they've essentially turned Jason Todd into a dope dealer and a dope user, because every episode he always takes a hit of that toxin made by Scarecrow and himself included. He looks miserable. They have destroyed my boy. They ruined him. The article even goes in to talk about Oracle, saying Oracle was Bruce and Barb's toy, an AI that could listen in and pinpoint criminals. Yet, for some odd reason, it's stored beneath the city's precinct. Why would they leave it somewhere that if they were followed easily by any of the cops in the station, they would find some super mega computer underneath their precinct? Now explain that, dumbass. It's a weird place to house the weapon, and it makes Dick and Barb constantly go in there suspicious. Yeah. Absolutely. The fact that the NSA did commission it suggests that it should be moved, which leaves us wondering why the commissioner keeps it somewhere so accessible, particularly as it's basically a trail of breadcrumbs to the vigilantes. Let's be frank. If you're watching the show, just about everything they do is a breadcrumb to the vigilantes. Now, what made the Titans so unique in their show, or I guess in the book technically, both, if you're a fan of the first Teen Titans cartoon on Cartoon Network, the world kind of knows who they are. I mean, they don't know the secret identities like of Robin, because they don't know he's actually whichever Robin they portrayed in the show. But they know that they lived in Titan's Tower because there's a big ass T in the middle of the building, sorry, in the middle of the island that says T, so they know they live in Titan's Tower. Now they have the Titans going to Wayne Manor. They don't hide it. They're just willy-nilly walking in and out of Wayne's Manor, which makes people believe that either Bruce might be Batman or Bruce has something to do with the Titans. Bad writing. Now, before you guys go off on a tangent in the comments like, oh, you just jumping on the bandwagon, and like, no. First of all, I've been criticizing the show since the beginning. My first episode was Titans suck so far. So far, meaning that maybe it'll get better in time, but no, it's progressively gotten worse over time, okay? Seriously, progressively gotten worse. So, yeah, I don't want to hear it. Anyway, let's talk about Starfire. Starfire is just as bad a strategy, getting too emotional in her own tracking of Scarecrow. She's tricked into bringing an FBI informant to a gangster, Valeska, but while Valeska kills the snitch, she's ready to spill details on Scarecrow's lab. Yet Starfire opts to burn her to bits for what she did. She could have gotten the intel first, which would have been fucking smart, then doled out the incineration, but she's all about ego, which Blackfire points out, which I'm trying to figure out why they had these two partnered up together so much. Blackfire's a bad guy, Starfire's a good guy, right? I believe this is the show's way of filling the spot Raven is supposed to fill because Raven's not in the show, which I believe they did mention in the first episode why she's gone. I believe they did. And finally, Titans. Nightwing just channeled his inner Daredevil, and it's totally ridiculous. And you know what? I can kind of see it. Oh yeah, I can see it. To make it worse, Starfire's civilian form is known to the public, yet she's running around with Dick, garnering clues. It's easy to figure out Nightwing's identity when they show up together at crime scenes. Yes! I had a moment while I was watching the show where I said that, but I kept forgetting to put it in the episode. But yes, totally true. The fact that she's also going to Wayne Manor to meet the team, all of whom roll unmasked, mean the criminal can follow one of these public figures and take them all out. It's the antithesis to stealth, and the reason why, no matter what, they need Bruce as a den father. Yeah, I gotta agree. First of all, they all roll unmasked to the den, but they're also going through the front door of Wayne Manor. If someone wanted to really follow them and stalk them all day and all night, they could definitely follow them to Wayne Manor. But why go to Wayne Manor and not be secretive about it? Because now you're putting Bruce's life in jeopardy. You're putting Bruce's identity in jeopardy. Because I'm sure they don't know that he's Batman yet. Right? So now you're just making it worse for him for whenever he gets over his emotional roller coaster, because he's also annoying as fuck in this episode. In this season. Annoying as fuck. I'm sorry. Yes, I understand he lost Jason Todd and blah blah blah, but come on! Get it together, Bruce. Anyway, I'm glad that CBR pointed all these things out. I'm glad that they are saying what we all should be thinking. Now, if you're enjoying the show, by all means enjoy the show. I'm not here to bash you for liking the show. I'm just saying that the show sucks. Okay? I'm not saying, oh, you're an idiot for watching it. No, I'm not gonna say that. That's insanity. But I'm saying is that I, who's watching the show as well, am not a fan of it so far. We have about 4 more episodes left, I believe, before it ends. No sign of Raven. Bad plot. There's holes and holes and holes in the plot of the story. It could be a lot better. I'm sorry. And those are my final thoughts on Titan Season 3 so far. Again, I'm glad CBR actually wrote this article. It's very on point. Great read. Good job on them. I feel it's going to be very hard for them to redeem this show at this point with 4 more episodes left, I believe. It's going to be very hard. They're going to have the usual cliche ending. They're going to capture Scarecrow. Blackfire most likely going to turn villain again and betray the team. Raven's probably going to come in the last second, help them save the day, most likely. Maybe not, who knows. And they're going to try and redeem Jason Todd, though he killed a member of their team. You can't just kill a soup and think you're going to get forgiveness. I don't care how infatuated Beast Boy is to saving Jason Todd, but you blew up a fellow soup. You can't. I don't see any redemption from this. This is why I said bad writing. Even if they do forgive him, it's gonna be no time soon. If they immediately forgive him, I don't know, man. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in to this episode. You guys are awesome. Like and share this episode if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. I do appreciate you guys' support. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye.